Maxis, welcome back to my channel. My name is Maddie or Madeline. Today I'm doing something new for my YouTube channel but familiar if you follow me on TikTok, and that's going to be kind of a walkthrough stretch with me for my daily stretches. I stretch every day like I say on TikTok, and I've been posting kind of like I guess I would call it like a tiny snippet version of my stretches, very compressed as TikTok is. It's like a 6-second montage of my stretches, and a lot of people have been asking me to kind of go into more depth on what I do every day, and I really think that stretching is important, especially if you're doing other workouts, just to kind of help your body recover and everything. It's something that's helped me a lot, incorporating daily stretches. So if you're just looking for some inspiration to stretch, you can stretch along with me. As always, if anything doesn't feel right for your body, adapt it to what does feel right for you, or just move on if it hurts. Stretching is a very personal thing, so don't push yourself. It's not always a one size fits all. So yeah, just take inspiration from any of the moves I do, or if you want to follow them if they feel good for you, whichever is fine. But yeah, I feel like this would be a fun video to make because it allows me to kind of chat with you guys, since you guys really like it on TikTok, and allows me to go into a little bit more detail. I figured it would be just fun because it will feel like we're kind of doing our daily stretches together. So without further ado, let's get into it. Kind of like a forward lunge with your back leg flat on the ground. This is how I was able to gain most of my flexibility and getting my splits. So if you're interested in being able to do splits, this is a great stretch sequence. You'll feel it here, and then when you lean back, you'll feel it in the back here. I don't know about you guys, but I have one leg that is more flexible than the other, and I really need to work on that. I don't know if that's a common thing, but it's just always been that way for me. It's definitely not good, but I'm working on it. Not just for being able to get into splits, but it really helps hip mobility. So if you have hip tightness, which is something that I get very often after my Pilates workouts, this is a great way to stretch out your hips. Put your back leg straight back, kind of bend your leg in front of you, and then really just lean into it. Of my overall tightness and soreness, which I try to stretch out, is in my lower body. So if that's something you resonate with, these stretches will help you a lot. It's just personal to me. mobility in my nutrition, just overall my health journey, is that simplicity really works for me. And stretches like this, like literally just bending forward and touching my toes, even though it's simple and like the most basic stretch you can do, not only does it feel great, but it really helps me. Like kind of like a health journey tip that I would give is you don't need to overcomplicate things, especially on your health journey. Just do what feels good, do what works. I go from that into kind of grabbing my leg and lifting it because this helps a lot with my quads. When I stretch and touch my toes, obviously that helps, but this is a direct way to kind of target this without also engaging your back. So if you have tight quads, this could be really helpful for you. So if you guys could let me know the part of your body that has always been like the least flexible or like the problem area, because for me it has always been my quads. Even when I was like a student athlete playing multiple hours 6 days a week and I would stretch daily, like intense stretching and intense muscle conditioning, I still had really tight quads. I don't know what it is, if it's like a genetic thing, but I've just always had to pay a lot of attention to stretching out my quads. I know for some people it's like their backs or maybe their hips, so let me know if you guys have like a problem area like that. And then essentially just drop down to your back, and instead of sitting up to do your quad stretch, just drop and do it this way but laying down. And then bend your knee into like a crisscross applesauce essentially, and I pull it towards me. This helps kind of like side of your leg. And then switch legs.
No sé, se siente diferente, se siente diferente.
Just some general moves I do for my arms. Just do some arm circles. Directions or do whatever feels good for you. And then in order to stretch out your shoulders, the best way I can describe this is release your arm through and reach. And then the other arm. As much as I do tend to focus a little bit more on my lower half when I stretch, it is really important not to neglect any part of your body. Same goes for working out. You should never neglect one muscle on your body. You can definitely train like your core 2 days and your lower body 1 day if that's your preference, but you should never completely ignore your core, completely ignore your lower body. So I'm just doing some general arm stretches. Kind of grabbing my elbow, reaching up, reaching back. I also want to say I don't necessarily have an order for my stretches because every day, while I do typically tend to do the same stretches, I don't have a pattern I follow. I kind of do what I feel like my body needs at the moment. So this next stretch is one of my favorites. It feels the best in my opinion, like for your whole body. The best way I can explain to get into it is be on your knees, reach your arms back, slowly drop down and put your hands on the back or the bottom of your feet. And then just sink into this position.
Vámonos, desvanecer nuestras ganas de volver.
Make sure you're taking deep breaths. And you can kind of like switch to each side, reaching across.
No despierto. Exceso, diversión, escapar y desnudar tu imaginación.
And then to end my stretches, I always end in this position just because I find it kind of like shakes everything out, if that makes sense. So yeah, just a back and forth.
Lejos, nadie sabe dónde estoy. Quédate conmigo. Puede pasar una eternidad de ilusiones. Sabes que nadie recordará nuestros nombres.
Alright guys, so that's a general run through of the stretches I try to do daily. There's not really any specific order you have to go in. Like I always say, stretching is personal. Do what feels good to you. Do what your body is asking for at the moment. I'm not a medical professional. I'm not a yoga instructor. These are really just the stretches I do to help me to recover from my workouts and my day-to-day activities. So as always, take care of yourself, be careful, don't push yourself. I'm always open to suggestions on what else you want to see on this channel and on my TikTok. So please talk to me in the comments. I love you guys all so much. Thank you for watching. Please like and subscribe, and I'll see you next time. Bye!
When the lights are on my